tell you a little bit about my swimming career. I started swimming when I was about 4 years old. I have 2 older sisters who swam, and any of you who have older siblings probably felt the same way, where you wanted to do absolutely everything that they did. If my sisters played soccer, I was going to play soccer. If they danced, I was going to dance. They just happened to be swimmers as well. So I joined a team actually when I was 4 years old. 4 years old. Started competing, and I just absolutely fell in love with the sport. I thought it was one of those things where I just felt very natural in the water, very at home. I was just joking around backstage that I'm super clumsy on dry land. You know, like me wearing heels is a bad idea. I'm surprised I didn't trip and fall on my face coming out here. So me being in the water, perfect fit for me. So I started swimming. I was okay swimming, but I was 4, 5, 6 years old and just did summer league and had fun with it. And by the time I was 10 years old, I became undefeated in the summer leagues for about 3 years. And my parents were like, well, maybe we should bump her up and have her do, you know, year-round swimming or club swimming. And I was like, yes, please. Like, I just wanted to swim every single day. And when I was about 11 years old, they put me into club swimming. I know a lot of the non-swimmers were like, I have no idea what she's talking about. And the swimmers were like, me. I started year-round swimming when I was 11. And what I realized was, in summer league swimming, I was undefeated. I thought I was the coolest chick out there, had all the records, was doing awesome. And then they throw me into this new group, and I was the worst person in the pool. I couldn't finish the sets or make any of the intervals. I couldn't keep up with everybody. I felt like I was drowning because everyone felt so much bigger than I was, and their waves were so huge, and I just felt like I was swimming in an ocean. I was like, oh my gosh, I hate swimming. This is so horrible. But I kind of tried to stick with it, and I started very slowly. The one thing about me was I was a butterflyer. And for everybody that doesn't know butterfly, it's the one where your arms go over, and it's a silly stroke. No one should ever do it. But my breaststroke, which is the one that looks like a froggy stroke, was completely illegal. Every time I swam it, I got disqualified. I could not swim it to save my life, and my coach was absolutely embarrassed of me. So every single day, he made me stay after practice and work on my breaststroke. He's like, I don't care if you get dead last, you just cannot get disqualified. Fine, whatever. So we stuck with it, and all of a sudden things slowly started to come together. And my breaststroke started getting a little bit better, and a little bit better, and a little bit better. And over time, all of a sudden, I could hardly swim butterfly anymore, and I was a complete breaststroker. And by the age of 12, I was dropping time so rapidly that, you know, I went from, you can ask tons of questions if you don't understand my jargon, but I went from a junior national cuts to a senior national cuts to Olympic trial cuts. And then all of a sudden, when I turned 13, I made the USA national team. And I was the top 2 in my events in the whole United States at the age of 13. And I'm 13. All I'm thinking is, I like to swim, it's fun. I like to do this every day. I work out, la-di-da, no big deal. By the time I was 14, I went to the Olympic trials, and I ended up making the Olympic team in 2 individual events and a relay. So, anybody know where the 1996 Olympics were? Yay! Okay, good. Was everyone born in 1996? Thank you. That doesn't always happen, so, okay, good. Okay, so 1996 Olympics roll around. I ended up getting 2 silvers and a gold. I won the gold in a relay. And I remember after one of my silver medals, after you swim, you go into a press room and you do tons of interviews. It's basically a situation just like this. You sit on a stage, you have a microphone, but all of you guys will be reporters from all over the world and all over the country. And they just start like firing random questions at you, asking you, you know, how did you feel about that race? This, that, this, that. And I remember one question. I'm 14. I just won a silver medal in my very first Olympics. And this reporter goes, how does it feel to lose? And I sat there thinking, lose? Like, what have you done lately? I have a silver around my neck. I was completely, I mean, at 14, it's hard to not be kind of snotty back to him, you know, kind of just like, I was like, I didn't lose, I have a silver medal. That's pretty darn good. I'm very happy with that. The girl that beat me was 12 years older than me. So I'm gonna be okay. It's okay, I didn't lose.